Cool, so you have your figure 8. Let's talk about how to make a clean knot. All right, we're gonna thread it through like we normally do. Cool, so basically, these guys are friends, right? They're staying together, we're gonna thread this back through. Basically, if we keep this tail end on the same side of the rope as we thread it through each time, then we're gonna get the clean knot. So I'll show you what I mean. All right, so we're here. So I'm gonna have this be underneath. So I'll have it go on the smaller end first. So I'll put it off kind of to the right and a little underneath. All right, pull it all the way through. All right, so I have it on the sort of underneath side here. I'm gonna keep it underneath, and to be underneath, I'm gonna go in the little small spot here. Cool, so I'm still on the same side, I'm underneath. I don't know if you guys can see, I'm underneath here. I'm gonna keep threading it where we're underneath as well. And then we'll go through the big hole because that's how we're gonna be underneath, right? And then when we pull it tight, should be a beautiful, clean knot. No twists in it or anything. And the nice thing about once we've got that clean knot is we can now do what's called the Yosemite Finish. So the way the Yosemite Finish works, if you look at the top of the knot here, so we'll look at it here, we're gonna see the two sort of slightly shorter end, and then we have this longer two here. So you're gonna take this tail end and you're gonna wrap it. It should cross this rope. If it doesn't look like it crosses this rope, and if you have a dirty knot, you cannot do this knot. So you're gonna cross it over where you have the short ends of the rope. You're gonna loop it around like that, and you're gonna tuck it back in here where it started. And the way you're gonna check this knot is you're gonna see 3 sets of parallel lines, 3 sets of parallel lines, and then 2 at the bottom. And that's what the Yosemite Finish is gonna look like. But again, if you are not comfortable with that, we're just gonna do our 1 or a 2 or whatever it is. It's gonna go up through, and we're just gonna make sure that we keep that nice and tight to our figure 8. All right, cool, we're gonna go over those 4 methods of clipping again. All right, first we have the bear claw, so we're gonna stabilize with the 2 fingers here. We're gonna take it directly from the harness, like this. We're gonna come over our carabiner, stabilize right on top of these 2 fingers, use our thumb, up and over, perfect, easy. All right, we could also stabilize between these 2 here by stabilizing like this, doing the same thing, thumb up and over. If I wanna do this with my left hand, I'm just gonna make sure to orient my hand first, so I'm gonna be pushing it in with my thumb, so I'm gonna have my hand oriented with my thumb in the direction of the gate. I'm gonna go at my harness with my hand already in that direction, and then I can come up behind here, stabilize, and use my thumb to push it in. So I really, again, like these 2 because you can do them either way with either hand. Now let's say I didn't want to use those. Another method I could use for this one is going to be that A-OK. So you're going to go straight from the harness again, right where the thumb is, do a little pinch. You're going to use that middle finger here to stabilize, use these 2 fingers, and you're going to twist them, push it right through the gate. So this only works, again, if the draw is facing in towards you, because if I was trying to do it with my left hand here, you can see, can't really push it with my thumb. So you're thinking about one part of your hand is gonna be pushing it into the gate. That has to be on the side of the gate. So for example, if I was gonna use my left hand here, we can now use what's the chopsticks method, grabbing right from the harness. You're gonna have it between these 2 fingers here, and you're gonna be using your middle finger and your thumb to stabilize. So we'll come up here, we'll stabilize, and then you're gonna use this pointer finger, and you're just gonna push it, boom, roll it right into the carabiner. Cool. So if again, I'm clipping with my left hand, I can come over and I can use this chopsticks method, but if I were clipping this with my right hand, I would need to come with the A-OK and flick it in like that. Again, let's say that I've back clipped for some reason. So I've come in, boom, I've back clipped it and I want to unclip it. I can take my rope and either do, an A-OK, or I could do kind of that bear claw method, grab from the back, and then I'm going to kind of push it back against the gate and unclip myself, and then come back in, boom, and reclip as well. Cool, all right.